Hi, my name is Chris and I'm a mom of twins with special needs. I'm here to share something among many of the things that have helped me to help improve the health of my twins. In particular, I want to talk about my daughter with spastic muscles. She was born with very tight muscles. In fact, when she was 4 months old, the doctor refused to give her vaccine because he saw how stiff her arm was. And we started therapy early on. Now the thing is, when puberty approached, it got worse, and I thought her tiptoe walking was actually getting better, but as puberty approached, her muscles became tighter and her tiptoe walking actually got worse. To add to that, her left leg started twisting in and her hips started kind of like locking in. It started snapping whenever she had certain movements. So I started to worry, and physical exercises was a bit too difficult to stretch her muscles. I enrolled her in yoga and whatever I could just to kind of loosen that up. On the other hand, her twin brother had very floppy muscles. Now my twins, they're born premature, and my son had a hole in his brain. He was classified as having cerebral palsy. The doctor said that the hole in his brain was responsible for the area for walking, and thus likely he would never walk. If you are a parent of a child with special needs, I know you know the journey. We try anything and everything to try to help our kids. And one of the things that I tried that has really blessed us was trace minerals. What is trace minerals? There are lots of brands out there. What I'll do is I'll create another video explaining what it is and why it's important, especially in today's lifestyle and agricultural practices. Having tried a lot of interventions for my kids, I have learned to expect changes. And if I didn't see anything for a week or maybe 2 weeks, I would let that intervention go and then move on to the next intervention. So luckily, I saw really good changes with trace minerals. My daughter's hip, which would snap every time she made a certain movement, stopped snapping. And as we did exercises, I realized that the impact of the exercise became more powerful. What it felt like before trace minerals was that I was, asking my twins to exercise, and there was very little results, and it was very tiring. But I saw them strengthening as they were doing this exercise, and I saw her hip just kind of relax and loosen up, which made the exercise even more easier for them. Now with my son, there was this one particular moment that made me truly know that this trace mineral was really effective. He was lying in bed and his knees were up, and he lifted his bum, and it was like a semi-bridge position. And as I played with him, he actually maintained that bridge position for a really, really long time. And I thought, oh my goodness. The last time I tried that exercise with him was with his physical therapist so many years ago, and I had to fully support him, and it was almost impossible to imagine my son doing this. Now after trace minerals, he was just playing and he did it. And he did it, not only did he do it, he did it for like so long, for so many seconds, and I thought, all right, so now I know that the trace minerals truly gives him extra strength. Another really amazing blessing for me is that I saw my daughter's tiptoe walking finally go down. So she does have a bit of sensory issues still, and she does lift her heels still, but for the most part she walks with her heels down. Now this is truly a miracle, because I've asked an osteopath before, and my daughter was 11 at that time, and I said, is this ever going to go down? I've changed diets, I've done what I could that I think helps. And she said, well, if a child is past 10 years old and a child is still tiptoe walking, likely she's going to be doing that for the rest of her life. I remember my daughter was 11 and I thought I was doomed. But she's 30 now and her heels are down. A bit of sensory issues, but I know that we're on the right path. Okay, let me end by sharing a quote from Ida Briggs. Now, who is Ida Briggs? She is one of my superhero moms, and I have a video about her. Just check the links. Anyway, she says, I believe in miracles, and I also believe in science. Science is reproducible. Trace minerals has truly been a miracle for me as a parent of twins with special needs. And it is also based on science. And that's the amazing thing, because it's reproducible. And Ida Briggs has seen this work not only for her twins, but also many other children. And that's why I'm sharing this. If you have children with spastic muscles or cerebral palsy, or if you yourself is an adult with these conditions and think that something can be done, I know in my heart that it can still help regardless of your age. I will be sharing more links and more resources for you to find out more about trace minerals. Check it out if it's something that could possibly help you. Good luck and God bless.